Men love to roast women about menopause, but let's talk about what's actually happening to them. Starting at age 30, men's testosterone drops 1 to 2% every single year. The Massachusetts male aging study proved this. By 40, tons of men are dealing with low energy, mood swings, and bedroom issues. But instead of calling it what it is, we just say he's tired or stressed. Meanwhile, women get entire comedy specials made about their hormones. The math isn't mathing. This is why we need to normalize talking about men's hormonal health too, because pretending it doesn't exist helps absolutely nobody. The science is there, the research is clear, but the conversation still stuck in denial. Let's change that. Today's episode is called Before You Blame Your Body, Check His Hormones Too. Because Reddit handed us a story that is basically a PSA disguised as a cry for help. A woman 37, married for 13 years, loves her husband, kids, stability, all of that. But there's one issue. Her husband can go 9 months without sex. 9 months, girl. Elephants have shorter pregnancies than that. She says he's 43, loving father, great provider. Also, zero sex drive, never initiates, rarely compliments her. No affection cold. Not interested in therapy, not interested in doctors. Not interested in anything. She said, I'm so desperate, I thought about lowering my own libido just to match his. Baby, no. We are not dimming your fire to make someone else comfortable. The comments were commenting. Here are some gems straight from Reddit. Has he had his hormones checked? Men's testosterone starts dropping earlier than people think. Some men are basically roommates with vows. Zero effort is very unattractive. Your kids will grow up thinking cold marriages are normal. And my favorite, men atom bomb their marriages over sex all the time, but women are told they're selfish for wanting intimacy. Say it louder. Now let's talk science, real receipts. Men love to joke about women in menopause, but the real gag is men's testosterone starts declining around age 30. A famous Massachusetts male aging study showed testosterone drops 1 to 2% per year after 30. By age 40-45, many men are already experiencing low libido, low energy, low mood, irritability, and erectile changes. But society calls it just tired, just stressed, just getting older. Sound familiar? Yeah, the patriarchy stays unserious. And yes, before we go further, hormone therapy for men is not a free-for-all. Men must see a doctor because testosterone therapy has real contraindications. Prostate cancer, breast cancer, rare but real in men. Severe untreated sleep apnea, high red blood cell counts, uncontrolled heart disease, fertility concerns, some liver conditions. But guess what? You can't know any of that if you refuse to go to the doctor for 13 years like this man did. Other possible reasons for low libido in men, based on Reddit comments and medical data. Depression, chronic stress burnout. Porn masturbation addiction, yes, it can reduce libido for real partners. SSRI, antidepressants, diabetes, metabolic syndrome. Thyroid issues, asexuality, attachment affection disorders, emotional withdrawal from the relationship, low testosterone. Childhood trauma, avoidance because they feel pressure to perform. But what was his explanation for 13 years? It's not my priority. So your marriage should be. And let's be clear, if there is a legit medical issue, a healthy marriage says, okay, this is tough, but we're partners. Let's face it together. If he had cancer, she'd be there. If he had depression, she'd be there. If he needed treatment, she'd be there. Women carry entire families through medical crises every single day. And here's the key, refusing to get evaluated for 13 years is not a plan. That's not partnership. That's not masculinity. That's avoidance wrapped in ego and denial. You can't fix what he won't acknowledge. And you should not be sacrificing your mental health because someone else refuses preventative care. The truth, women need to hear. You're not wrong for wanting affection, closeness, passion, compliments. Touch, intimacy, this is not just sex, it's connection. It's bonding, it's the glue of long-term partnership. A marriage without intimacy becomes a business partnership with shared utilities. The truth men need to hear. If your libido vanishes for months at a time consistently, that is a medical issue. Not a personality trait, not just stress, not just tired, and certainly not your wife's fault. Ladies, before you blame menopause, weight, motherhood, or not being enough, please hear me. Sometimes it's his hormones, sometimes it's his emotional avoidance, sometimes it's his untreated mental health, sometimes it's his unwillingness to get help. When a partner has low libido, people often blame medical or external factors. But it's deeper than physical intimacy. It's about feeling desired, mattering, and experiencing genuine connection. The real issue emerges when emotional shutdown occurs and there's no willingness to explore the problem. You deserve to feel wanted, to have your needs respected, and to be with someone who genuinely cares about understanding and addressing the situation. Your feelings and needs are valid. Don't compromise your worth or shrink yourself to avoid conflict. The emotional truth, low libido isn't just about sex. It's about feeling desired, feeling connected, feeling loved, feeling chosen, feeling like you matter in your own relationship. When he shuts down emotionally and refuses to investigate the problem, that's not a medical issue anymore. That's a marital imbalance. And no woman should have to lower her expectations just to keep the peace. Let's address something uncomfortable. Women seek partnership and support, yet are often criticized. Meanwhile, men's low libido is normalized, but it's actually a serious health concern. Low libido can signal medical issues like hormone imbalances, heart problems, or diabetes. Many men avoid doctors, but this isn't about relationships. It's about personal health and future. Sometimes the issue isn't external factors, but simply neglecting self-care. If this sounds familiar, stop making excuses and prioritize your health. Your body is sending a message. Are you listening? Let's talk about something nobody wants to admit. If you're feeling like you're the only one keeping the spark alive in a relationship, you're not crazy. Partnership means showing up emotionally and physically. If your intimate drive has been absent for months, that's not normal. It's your body signaling something's wrong. This isn't about anyone else. It's about your health. Low energy and lack of interest could stem from hormonal issues or serious conditions. Don't dodge the doctor out of fear of judgment. They've seen everything. Stop making excuses, book the appointment, get blood work done. Sometimes the issue isn't the relationship, but hormonal, like testosterone or thyroid problems. These can be fixable, but only if you take action. Your future self will thank you. Ladies, you're not asking for too much. You're asking for partnership, emotional and medical. And men, if your libido has been in hibernation for 8 to 9 months at a time, get checked out, not for her, but for you, your health, and your future. Because sometimes the problem isn't menopause. Sometimes it isn't marriage. Sometimes it's him avoiding the doctor like it's his ex-wife. I want to hear from you. Have you ever dealt with a partner who refused to address a medical or emotional issue that was hurting the relationship? Do you think this wife should stay, or has she given enough? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Your voice matters, and your story might help another woman feel less alone. And if this conversation resonated with you, hit like, subscribe to the channel, and share this video with another woman who needs this message today. This community grows because of you. Let's keep talking, keep healing, and keep empowering each other, one honest conversation at a time. Credit Reddit.